Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Oh, you're right. Thank
last
you.
week against the Packers, so that extends his streak. It's now 11 straight regular season games that he has scored, and he has 15 scores on the year.
And that ties the club record set by one of the best names in NFL history.
Yeah, and we've really never
Crazy
seen it.
Legs
So
Hirsch.
we
I
really
love
want to
that
roll
name.
with that.
And Todd Gurley leads the NFL in rushing with an even 800 yards through 8 games. That's nearly 200 more than Zeke Elliott in second place.
Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch, Tom Fears catching passes from Norm Van Brocklin.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
I think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Baltimore's offense coming back out here. And the Ravens, they lost last week at Carolina. Let's talk about their defense, though, because it had been allowing fewer than 14.5 points per game. But the Panthers sort of changed things up. They put up a season-high 36 on Baltimore.
Well, you're able to tamp down the pass rush with a running game. And that's what hurt Baltimore, because when they get people behind the chains, as they like to say, in obvious passing situations, they unleash people at them, and it works very effectively. Weren't able to do that in Carolina, so now they've got some big games coming up. Got to rebound. Unfortunately for them, they've got 2 home games coming up that'll be big, right? They go against the Steelers, then they get their open week, and then they get Cincinnati the week after, also at home. 2 divisional games that could determine their season.
Off play action.
Yeah, he's not even looking. He's just tracking me. He wasn't looking at nothing else.
Got to him. He takes him down for a loss.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 20.
Yeah, he wasn't falling for nothing else.
Was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
He wasn't falling for nothing else. If you're not buying this play action.
Ravens now after the sack need something good here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Flacco. And that is incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Rams taking the field here with that 8-0 record. Their most recent victory over Green Bay, 29-27. 8-0 for the second time in franchise history, CD. Do you know the other time?
1969, head coach George Allen. The Rams went 11-3 that year.
They did indeed. And Jared Goff, if you're talking about that 8-0 record, one of only 2 quarterbacks under the age of 25 in the Super Bowl era to lead their team to an 8-0 start. And his hand is up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know who that other quarterback is?
Dan Marino with the Miami Dolphins.
You're 2 for 2. You rarely miss. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Beautiful.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He's to the 10. And he is into
Celebrate with Montgomery. Montgomery says, yo, Montgomery. Montgomery.
I know we don't talk about
Back up,
it
Don.
enough,
Back up, back
but
up.
the intelligence
Back
level
up.
of the guys up
You
front,
can't be in front of the
blocking
TV, bud.
offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall.
Oh, that was
Handling a little
good.
bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
Same
But
thing.
the wide
Flip.
receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try the air now with Goff.
Oh, come on.
Going up top for Kupp. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Incomplete, buddy.
You
You're
and
right.
I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true.
You know a lot about
I think you're
football.
right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So after the second down
you watch a lot
incompletion,
of
they'll
college
come up
football.
now against a 3rd and 6. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
Oh,
He will have the first down.
right
as he's
there at
brought
him,
down
man.
up near
Like the
midfield.
play.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Here we go.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete.
I didn't know if dude was going to make the play.
Inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, while we have a second, we need to give a congratulations to Adam Vinatieri. Earlier in the year set the all-time mark for field goals, but now he's the league's all-time leading scorer. He passed Hall of Famer Morton Anderson.
Yeah, I'm holding it. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah. Why did the turtle cross the road? No.
Yes,
He was making soup.
No.
You never had turtle soup?
No, this was chicken barbecue sauce.
Oh.
And he was eating French fries, hamburger, and he was eating noodles. That was so far. So far.
'How about that? And that was a record that Adam Vinatieri himself said, I didn't expect anyone to ever approach that record, let alone myself. And going into the game in Oakland, a lot of family and friends wanted to buy airline tickets, get out there and be there to celebrate. He had a groin injury. And he said, hey, you might want to hold off on that. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to play. But play he did, and he set the record. He makes a strong case to be a first-ballot Hall of Fame guy when his time comes up.
That's something as a kicker. 2,547 career points. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 39 that time.
Versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A give. This is Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Flacco here on 2nd down. Caught right side at Snead. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
That's
going to
a
go
little ugly flip.
It'll be 2nd down.
You do that
know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually.
No.
But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Give him over there. Get him over there.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Samson
Not what I had in mind.
Able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to
very
see.
good. Oh,
Okay,
you
so much
added
for
it
our
up.
halftime break.
Nice
Apparently we're
job.
going to get right back to it.
Yeah. How'd you know that was 17?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
On the sneak, here's Flacco. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Flacco, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker
Yo, man, this might be like real life. This is like real life.
Winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
24.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Come on. Oh. Well, they ain't perfect. But off of 2 of their hands. 2 of their hands. Come on, man. This is why.
Browns, that's kind of
he hit him dead in his hands. Why didn't he catch it?
Mayfield and Mahomes, that's
why didn't he catch it?
It's going to be a blast, isn't it? Maybe they can recreate their day when they played against each other in college when Mayfield had transferred from Texas Tech to Oklahoma.
Come on, come on.
He's now the starting quarterback at Texas Tech. Mayfield throws for 545 and 7 touchdowns, and the better game was had by Mahomes. Now, Mahomes' team lost, but individually, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns and ran for 85 yards more. It's unbelievable. I thought both of their arms would fall off at the end of that game.
Those are some Big 12 stats right there. Now, you've got the stat sheet from that game in front of you. How many times did Mahomes throw it?
He threw it 88 times.
That's unbelievable.
88. I think that game ended probably 2 days later after kickoff. I mean, it's unreal how long it took.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth.
Super 66.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
5.
3 on 3. Motion.
12.
They are going for it. Goff.
Oh, you let him loose. You let him loose. Yeah, you came over there. You brought him.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
Okay,
kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the wrap on that play?
Come on, y'all. That's
most
not.
of the time we think of it as just being an open
I don't
field
like
and picking
that.
up
Get out of
yardage.
that.
Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
No, get out of here. No. He should have got that. He gonna throw across his body. Okay. Move. Cross his body, dude, in the end zone. Come on, make a play.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
It's a fake. It's all about that long hard.
And that'll make it 24-7. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away.
We'll put this in the trash. That's back right.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
The Ravens on third down. Just one for three thus far. This is third and 10.
Block him.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches.
Yes.
Can't be more than a half a
yes,
foot.
Yes, it is. Yes. Well, maybe you want to wear it some other time. Should you? Should you?
And Flacco keeps it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
They get it to him running left. Back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Flacco from the gun. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Oh, hey!
And Tucker's kick right there.
That mug diving like that. He was up in there.
Up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Yes, 27, right. Yeah, you know.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went,
went,
no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Oh, my God. What?
Okay,
thank you.
They're in coverage. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out
where are
poorly
you
in this
at?
game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, gone. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 38, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
80-something.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Brought in left side by Snead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 33 yards. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point.
You know that number?
Up successful.
No. No, not 24. 34. That's a 3. 34. What, you was drinking something? You was drinking something? Why your face all shiny?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shell.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
You let him go. Yeah, all right.
Hold it. Got hit.
All right.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You let him go. You got to stay with him.
Of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Goff again. Eluding the
Come on.
pressure right. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Stay
they
close
work
to
it
him.
across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Come on. Oh, that was crazy.
He throws a nice pass for a first down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
They all doing the
You're
same
a nice
thing.
guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is gone. He's going to sling this deep down. This is caught inside the
You got
15.
don't run. Go,
And he's
sit down.
taken
Sit down.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line.
down.
They give him a gain of 37.
76.
On 1st and 10, Goff being chased out left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a
22 watched them.
This one in for a Rams touchdown.
Yeah, and I had a blitz in there.
Todd Gurley,
Where was that blitz
an
at?
8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams
Come
are
on.
able to cut into this lead.
I had a blitz
Zerline
there.
now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now down to 20.
Huh? Yes. Oh, really? All the time. Go get the Vaseline. You the driest little lips.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed. Right? My game plan is down by my feet right now.
Got no move,
because
Tommy?
nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop
Come
this
here.
offense.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A big hole there. How
Yeah,
about
that's
him handling
Montgomery,
the point of
yeah.
attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right
Yeah,
off
he
of his
was. Yeah, he
backside
was because he
and
was a
deep
wide
into the
receiver,
secondary.
and then Green Bay
Not
started using him as a
totally
running
home free
back.
yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They pitch it out to Montgomery, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40
ran right
to
into
39.
that.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. A first throw for the backup Jackson. Dancing to his left. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. It finds Crabtree for the completion. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Now Jackson.
Whoa, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Whoa.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Michael Crabtree from 19 yards away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allowed you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher,
41.
the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Oh, y'all let him catch it.
Not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Why you do that?
On first down, gone. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up second down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
One last throw here for Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
All right.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.